You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. The same way that you can't choose your teammates, and the same way that sometimes you don't always make the best decisions in a game. And hands up, I don't always make the best decisions, but the decisions that I do are often what I feel are the best decisions to make at the time, no matter the outcome. We're here on trap. We've got a cap. I've got two destroyers with me, and I'm in the p.heinrich. Now, this was as I was playing through my legendary mods missions in my German battleships, and I'd been having a little bit of fun with the Heinrich, testing the waters with it. I had played it all the way through to grind up to the next tier, tier 7. But, you know, when you don't play a ship for a long time, you kind of get a little bit of skill fade. But I'm sat here and I'm thinking, okay, we've got these good secondaries, we've got sonar, we've got two destroyers in front of us. They should push this cap and we can back them up. And you'll notice I've got HE loaded because I'm expecting the first thing that we see, well, to be a battleship. And yeah, we can start some fires and try and force a damage control on those. But I want this HE loaded, ready for any destroyers. Now, there are some islands here, and a cap in this game does often seem to be the cap that is pushed by the majority of red team. They come across from the center and they join in with the guys from A, and you get a 4-5 ship push. Again, on this map, nobody seems to like to go center. Now, it can be a little bit of game of hide and seek on the center with that island in the middle, but trust me, guys, caps are king. I've said it a million times before. And we've got two destroyers of our 5 across there on C cap as well, who are contesting 2 of red team's destroyers. We're also going to see 2 destroyers over here. So I'm just checking my secondary battery range and my sonar range and thinking, okay, red team know that we've got destroyers on this cap. There's 1, there's 2. We've got 2 battleships. We've potentially got a 3rd battleship pushing over as well. Yeah, this is going to be a hard fight, and it's not going to be pretty. Now, 2 destroyers sailing along side by side like that is not always the best thing to do, because somebody can get a double devastating strike. There's a Fubuki. I'm kind of glad I'm running my sonar now. Our destroyers managed to avoid those torpedoes, and we are going to push in. I'm thinking, come on Fubuki, back up around this corner. There he is, and we put the shots out, and the secondaries are on the go. We chunk him for 90% of his health. The secondaries are still running, but I'm aware there's another destroyer coming around the corner. The Fubuki is gone. The Icarus picks it up. I'm chuffed to bits with that. But there is the Gator. He's in sonar range. The secondaries are onto him too. But I've got 2 battleships pushing me, and here come the torpedoes. I was really hoping that these guys would get onto it with their guns, but we get a close quarters expert on him. That is 2 of 5 destroyers taken care of. Now, what I'd like to happen is for our 2 destroyers to take care of these battleships with torpedoes. I've got the Bayern pushing in. I'm pushing closer to this island because I know there is another destroyer out there. And I'm thinking, what do I do from here? I'm fighting the cap with these guys. I'm in, I'm up close and personal. I'm doing what I can. We're looking for a torpedo launch, and then he disappears. I'm thinking, come on, we've got 2 destroyers. Can we seriously not see anything out there? So we're going to pop the torps out. Here we go. We've got a Normandy. We've got another Mayhem. We've got a Bayern there. And there's another ship pushing over too. Please excuse me while I clear the frog in my throat. But we have control of A cap, we have control of B cap. So now what I want to do is back out a little bit, because we've taken care of 2 ships across here. but there are 4 more, 3 battleships and another destroyer. I am spotted. That must be the DD behind me, but we land a torpedo on what I imagine must be the Bayern. I'm back to armor piercing rounds, and I'm kind of looking, thinking, can I get out past this island at enough of an angle? Why aren't these destroyers spotting something? Please, guys, get out of your smoke screens. There's the Bayern, and I am going away, and that flat back on my ship is, yeah, it's not the toughest part of my ship. I want to try and use this island and get round, but there we go. It's a Caracciolo as well. So we've got the Bayern, a Caracciolo, and a Leon that's coming in as well, plus the destroyer. My torps are running on the Bayern, and RNG is just going to absolutely desert me on a lot of these shots, because what I think should be a kill shot. I hold the turret back there even, thinking that he's going to go and I can put one shot onto the other ship, but we have to use all of the turrets and we get rid of the Bayern. That is 2 kills. But now we've got the Caracciolo and the Leon, and the Leon, sorry, not the Leon, the Normandy is firing high explosives. So there's a fire on us, and that is just awesome. We know we need to stay at range from the Caracciolo because of his secondaries. Potentially, could I have run in against them with torpedoes and secondaries? Yes, but look at the positioning of the Icarus. He's kind of gone round. He's popping those smoke screens and hiding away. I'm the one that's doing the spotting here, and I really don't feel that he's being effective. So I'm going to do what I can do here. We've lost 2 destroyers. Red team have lost 3. Red team's main is back on A cap, and I'm going to start calling this guy for support. I'm looking at kiting away, and I'm thinking, I can't just give up this cap. I need to hang around here, support this destroyer, not leave him on his own. I know I'm spotted, so even if I drop behind the island, these 2 guys are going to be able to get shots on me. And here it comes again. Boom, boom. Yeah, let's pop a heal because we're going to need it. The Normandy is riding the white line, and I'm kind of trying to work out how fast he's riding the white line. We put the shots out there. We call the Icarus for support, and we're turning, and I know this is broadside and I'm risking a lot here. There's going to be torpedoes anytime soon. The main has taken the cap. He's now going to come after me. It would be beautiful if this destroyer could come round and spot this destroyer on the cap, and I could light up my secondaries and take care of him. There's one set of torpedoes. They're going to miss, but he's kept a set back because I imagine he knew that I was going to turn and avoid those. And the DD is now pushing in. He's still full health. He's firing those torpedoes single file. I'm trying to time my next turn. I know he can't see the Caracciolo because the Caracciolo is likely running his smoke into that cap, but I don't understand why the DD is popping his smoke too, unless it's to screen himself from being spotted from the Caracciolo. Here comes the second set of torpedoes from the main. My sonar is running. I know the Caracciolo's there. This is a tough decision to make. We are going to have to turn. We get the destroyer spotted. This isn't going to be turning quick enough, but I'm trying to do what I can to keep this destroyer of ours alive. We lock up the Caracciolo, we get the torpedoes away, and we take that broadside, and that is the game over for us. What's that, 9 minutes in? So not potentially the best performance, but I've certainly worked for the damage that I have got. But I'll be frank, we're not done there, because that split-second decision to light those torpedoes up bags us the Caracciolo. But not completely. And now the destroyer wants to have a pop and loses 99.9% of his hit points while he goes on guns. but those floods tick that guy out for a flesh wound, a devastating strike, and we've got a high caliber to boot. So we'll flip forwards to the end of the game. There's the Normandy, who's been hanging back for the majority of it. The other destroyer is on the other side of the map. And this cruiser comes in, pops the torpedoes, he's got fires, he's got floods, and that ends the game. So there we go, just under 116,000, 3 kills, close quarters, first blood, dev strike and high caliber. We certainly worked for it, even if we didn't survive the entire game. So, like I said, I did get mashed, but I didn't completely potato, because I finished second for the team, only by about 100 base XP. The Budjoni there did an amazing job picking up 4 kills and topping the board with 25-34. So there you go. I don't always play the best on my team. I try to play as well as I can for the team. And occasionally I do have potato moments. And if you want to see more potato moments, there's actually a playlist here called Spud Runs that you can click on and laugh at some more of my misery. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a comment, and if you haven't done already, please do subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.